Hello, guys. Thank you for showing up and thanks for your patience. It's Teeth Tuesday, meaning that you get something you didn't want. So, but it also means Psyche gets a much needed and deserved night off. So, I think we can all oblige her and give her a little bit of time off to help recharge and rest. So, I hope all of you are having a great night. And thanks for showing up. Sorry it took so long. We were having, well...
Daddy Hunkrat.
Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Goji. I'm sure you already figured this out, but it's not PsycheSiren, it's Teeth streaming tonight. But what I was going to say is we had some trouble setting up because Streamlabs, for whatever reason, would not allow us to change the stream title, so... I wouldn't want you thinking that we were playing whatever Psyche was playing last, which I guess was Alien Isolation, which is a game I don't intend to play perhaps ever, but certainly not anytime soon. Okay, so I'm gonna go turn on the fan real quick. I'll be right back. So, let's do our shout outs real quick. Shout out to Scrubs, Colossal, Mitchie, Fangirl, Ninja, Cube, Dutsy, Goji again, and Decimate. Co-op Rage. Yeah, it's a little bit... we've already actually completed all of Portal 2 co-op. And I think I've beaten the single-player campaign before, but it's been a while, so... Alright, so if you've never played Portal before, well, you've probably heard of a lot of the memes or whatever, or else you've been living under a rock for the past, I guess 10 plus years. But it's basically a game where you shoot a portal at a wall, and then you shoot another portal at another wall, and you use that portal to... You use those portals to go between one location and the other. Portal 2 is basically set after the events of the last game. You escape from some evil robot, and now you find yourself back in the clutches of the same facility where you were. So, without further ado, yeah, if you don't know about Portal, I don't really know if I'm not really sure if you've played video games in the last 10 years. I mean, even if you've never played it before, that's fine, but it'd be pretty unusual if you've never heard of it.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal
Let me turn the
all
game
testing
volume
candidates
down a
in
little
Aperture
bit.
Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revised.
Because I'm not a very loud speaker, at least not compared to Psyche.
Look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good.
Where are your feet?
This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
It's not very nice. It's kind of an okay painting.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Oh, yay, we're done.
Please return to your bed.
I've learned all there is to know about art. I don't know if they'll...
You have been in suspension for 9.
Hello? Anyone in there? Hello? Are you going to open the door at any time? No, God. Good. Good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Okay.
Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I say. Prepare. It's all fine. All right? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
Well, they didn't install a hang on to something button, so.
You alright down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
I do really like Wheatley too.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards
I love
are
that.
non-functional.
I love
Please
the
protect all reactor core
poking fun at the silent protagonist archetype.
I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation center stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space?
Is everything running right?
Yeah.
Just
Okay, nothing's being weird.
Not that I can tell, no.
Okay. Did Goji subscribe?
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Goji, thank you so much. Oh my god, 9 months! Ah! Goji, if you're still there, thank you. Hey, Ninja. Hey. Well, have fun running from
I will.
a scary lady. You have no experience with that. Huh? Go get rest. Never. I can't have nights off. I can't freaking. Ah. Bye, guys.
on the other side of that
Bye, Team Playground.
Bye.
Love you.
tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
Docking station. I think this is a docking station.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Yay!
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. Just plug it in, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Yay! Oh, that's weird, but I'm used to it. Okay, so basically, this is a puzzle game. If you didn't know that.
If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Most Aperture Science equipment testing material. How was my day, Clayton? It was pretty good. Well, that's not true. I had to fix a garage door today. It was being really... A cable came off of the...
Lie on your back and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which an
Just 1 second.
external grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Yeah, the whatever you call it. It was the cable for one of the there we go. Okay. The cable on one of the garage door, the one half of the garage door, it came off of its drum. And I had to figure out how to solve that fun problem, which was not fun at all.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
I don't know. I think that I pushed the button maybe too many times, and like the thing got confused and it popped off. I've never actually dealt with that before, and I asked my dad about it, and he said I don't know either. So I'm gonna look up the YouTube video for you.
Or is incapable of listening to reason.
Yeah, it didn't snap or anything. It just came off. It wasn't really overloaded.
Device on that podium over there.
Oof.
Can you see the portal gun? Also, why are you alive? That's important. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive. I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour. And assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you.
Hmm. That's interesting. They worship Shell as some kind of god, I guess, because she defeated the evil GLaDOS or something. Kind of cool. I forgot about that because I haven't played this game in so long. So, I don't remember even seeing it. So, yeah, it just kind of just fell off, and I'm not sure how it happened.
Emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the laws of robotics to share. But if you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Yeah, it's uncommon. It was an easy fix once I got the thing figured out. The thing is, the thing that was, or basically it slides off of a pin. There are two ways you can fix it. One way involves popping the cable off of the pin that it's attached to, and then rethreading it. And the second one involves dropping the, whatever you call it, the garage door all the way, loosening the tension on the cable, and then just setting it back onto the thread. That's the easier way, but the thing is the garage door was open earlier, so I couldn't easily do that. So I had to force the garage door closed. And then I fixed that. That fixed the problem, more or less. Okay. There we go. Simple enough. Ooh, nope. Need to do this. There we go. Yeah, I've always heard of people playing Portal 2, but never the original game. It's because the original game, for a long time, was only available, to my knowledge, through the Orange Box. The original game is great. It's really, really good. Portal 2 is one of those sequels that improved upon the original in pretty much every conceivable way. So, a lot of people really like it for that reason. I liked it a lot. for instance. Okay, I think it is. It's better. Although I do really like Portal 2. Buying the original Portal.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
F you if you didn't actually do a good job. Oh, okay. And still can't. I'll just go around this way. So there's something up here. I just never seen anything about it. Yeah, the orange box is like it had a lot of games on it. It had Half-Life. I think it had Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2 episodes 1 and 2. And I believe it also had Team Fortress 2 and, like I said, the original Portal. And that was the first way to get the game. And Portal became kind of a shining star of a game that a lot of people after that latched onto. So Valve decided to make a sequel to it and to make the game standalone also.
The Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space. Please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Yeah. So it's a pretty cool puzzle game with some pretty cool ideas that it implements, and it's one of those games because video games. So there are a lot of video games out there that try to be funny but don't really do a very. Yeah, so I agree. The Orange Box was one of the best. Well, I think it was before Steam or in the very early ages of Steam. So it was like a charter flight for the Steam summer sale, kind of. Let's see. So I need to get up there. So I need a cube from there. So what I'll need to do let's see. Yeah, but now the game's really inexpensive. It's one of the it routinely goes on sale for very low prices. So okay. So yeah, it's a pretty cool puzzle game. Hey, thanks for the raid, Tupocula. This is Teeth Tuesday, so I am Teeth Whitener, as you may or may not know. Psyche's husband. On Tuesdays, I give her a day off and stream in her stead. I appreciate the raid. Okay, so we need to get up there. So this is probably some sort of momentum puzzle, but I can't easily get any kind of momentum. So hey Slade, how are you doing? Yeah, I really like the game because it's really funny. And what I was saying before is that a lot of the video games, when they are funny, they're not really that funny, you know? Oftentimes the humor is kind of, I don't know, cringy and really forced. And I died. This is not a game like that. It's I think that the humor in the game is usually very successful, so I'm a pretty big fan of it. Okay, don't know what happened there.
space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Okay. So, I don't know why this one stumped me. It's really early. It's a bit early, too early in the game to be getting stumped by puzzles. Oh, I missed this button, is why. If I saw that button, this would have been a lot. I wouldn't have missed any problems. Okay, so we will use this thing to get up here. This will activate something. Okay, let's see what that is. That didn't work. And there we go. That's the puzzle, folks. So, yeah, it helps. Solving puzzles is easy once you actually see what it is you're trying to do.
That although circumstances may change, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
The game's really, but yeah, this game is really funny, and it's clever too. The humor is varied and usually lighthearted as well.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
War Thunder. Good. I'm glad to hear it. It's always nice when you play a game and things go well, especially if it's a multiplayer game. Started doing casual speed runs of this game. My personal best is about 4 hours. That's pretty good. I don't usually do speed runs because I'm not very good at playing games quickly. I absorb too much information. So, all right. So goal here. Oh yeah, it's a momentum. So, yeah, when they first implemented a momentum-based test in this game, that was when in the first game. That was when I realized that it was really something special, because that's something that I'd never really seen implemented in a game before. I might be wrong, but it was definitely not common. Woo!
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, and remember, this game is the future, and the future starts with you.
So, okay. Momentum-based test. So, this seems to be the answer. Woo! I always love doing that. Yeah. This game's usually really cheap. It goes on sale for like $3 during the summer sale. It would be difficult to not recommend it for that reason. So. Woo! Ow. Okay. Oh, alright. There we go. Yeah, it's always fun doing that. This is the physics engine in this game makes doing stuff like this a lot of fun, and it really makes you, since it's first person, you really feel the
We're getting this far, future starter. That's not
the rush of
or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you. Please return to your primitive tribe
Um, yeah, feeling that, it really does feel exhilarating to jump into that portal. So yeah, we haven't even gotten to the good stuff. This is basically just to get people up to speed to how this game works. The good new stuff comes later.
Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun. Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show people with brain damage are the right ones in the end, aren't they? At the end of the day, brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room. Okay, listen. Let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail, or I would die. But we're out of options here, so get ready to catch me, all right? On the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really, that. All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch! Ow! I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Can you just turn around for a second? Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. Pick me up. Well, let's get out of here. And off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually. Oh no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving.
Thanks anyway. Love the turrets. They always make me laugh. So.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber, and she will probably kill us if she's awake. If you want to just call it quits, we could just sit here forever. That's an option. Option A, sit here, do nothing. Option B, go through there, and if she's alive, she'll almost certainly kill us. Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over it. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where absolutely nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. Don't touch me. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a distance, isn't it? Okay, you know what? Go ahead and jump. You've got braces on your legs, so you're all set. Although no braces on your arms, though. So you're going to have to rely on the old human strength to keep a grip on the device and, by extension, me. So do really make sure you keep a grip on me. Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. That's tremendous.
What I love about Wheatley is that he thinks that he's like a genius, but he's very, very stupid. So impeccably acted also.
Look for a switch that says escape pod. Alright, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, alright? But don't touch anything else or look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's God. It's quoting God.
It's quoting God.
Ominous, but probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now, escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, it makes it go faster.
initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up, complete.
I don't. Okay, listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. You've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. After you murdered me.
You did what? Oh no! No! Oh no!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science. You monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up,
There's a sign that says, in case of implosion, look directly at the implosion.
I love it too.
Because
There's just
everyone
one
would
small
run
thing
when
we
they
need to
cut
take
the
care of
tubes.
first.
Ah, nice. I appreciate the dankness. Woo! Oof.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any books. They didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old time.
Love turrets. Hey, Arun, how are you doing?
Hold on. There. Good. You have the dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead.
Save the turret. Okay. I can't. It's going good. Woo!
Testing starts. I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with
A T for turret.
Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life were preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do. I have the actuarial tables in front of me. But the important thing is
It is a lot of fun.
with me. And now I'm on to all the little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
So this is where the fun begins. Where they implement all these interesting different things.
Really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first, simple test, which involves deadly lasers, and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
Okay, so this is simple enough, I think. Yep. Let's see. How do I get over there? Okay. Hey, Venero, how are you? Hey, Outburst, thanks for the raid. It's Teeth Tuesday. My dude. Okay. Oh, I guess that's trash I can stand on. There we go.
Not bad. I forgot.
Waiting for bread to rise. Ooh, what kind of bread are you making? I I wouldn't call myself really much of an amateur baker, but I do enjoy baking every now and then. Hey, Autumn, how are you? Final Fantasy. Ooh, I've been playing the remake of Final Fantasy VII. I'm sure you were playing 14, unless I'm mistaken.
I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner.
Frozen white bread. Not ready to try my hand at homemade dough. Well, when you're ready. It's very rewarding making your own bread or making your own anything really. I really enjoy it. Final Fantasy Reality Outburst be a super hard boss. Ooh, cool. I'm not much of an MMO player, so I'm gonna take your word for it and assume that you did a really good job because I know you've been playing that game for a very long time. Okay, so and we'll use this little guy here. Ugh. Oh, hate that. Hate that. Hate that.
Well done. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
So what boss was it? Not that that'll mean anything to me, but if anybody else plays Final Fantasy 14, they might say, "Ooh, that's pretty cool."
Don't let that horrible person...
Almost broke your monitor out of frustration or excitement.
If it makes you feel any better, Science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Shiva. Ooh. I have all these cookbooks with recipes for different breads, including Zwieback. I'm guessing that means twice baked. Is that correct? Anyone know German? Which I want to learn to make, but first I need to learn. I feel that frozen bread dough will be a good jumping off point. Probably. Got to start somewhere. Okay. Okay. So let's get ourselves up there. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Outburst. I know that I understand that feeling of beating a boss that you have been fighting for a long time. I remember one time, this is kind of like tangential, but I was a young man, a young boy. I played the Mario and Luigi games. I don't know if anyone else has played those, but the last boss of the game was a big challenge for me. So when I finally beat it, I was sitting in my friend's house. We were they were playing Smash, and I was playing that game, and we were having a sleepover. And I still remember that memory very vividly. Yeah, I loved the Mario and Luigi games. It's too bad that Alpha Dream went under because I always really loved those games.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
I haven't played Star Fox Adventures. I've heard it's a lot different than other Star Fox games because it's like it's not a first-person shooter, but it is a shooter, and it's like set on like a dinosaur homeworld or something. They really need to make more new Star Fox games. They haven't done that. They haven't made a new Star Fox game in like.
You're navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
Okay, so you get over there. Okay, so you activate that. Okay. So you get over there. Ah, balls. I did a dumb. Okay. So there we go. And there we go. Basically, adventure game versus the dogfight simulator that normally there was. Very good story. Yeah. They have not made a new Star Fox game in longer than I can remember. Because the Star Fox game they made for the Wii U was not really. It was. I think it was a remake of Star Fox 64, which they've done like twice. Instead of just making a new Star Fox game. Star Fox 2 was kind of new because nobody ever played it before. So when they released it for the SNES Classic, that was kind of a big deal. Oh, that's how you do that.
This next test involves the PsycheSiren aerial faceplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
Okay, so what does that do? Drops a cube. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And
Here's an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was
Thompson,
interesting.
you also had a ton of back. Yeah, I didn't play it. I've heard it was really unfun to play. So it'd be nice if they actually just made a good Star Fox game, and actually made a Star Fox game. More to the point.
Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to know
But
the wing that was
nobody has a right to complain. No Nintendo fans have a right to complain about games more than F-Zero fans. There hasn't been an F-Zero game released since. I mean, there hasn't been an F-Zero game released like in like well over a decade. Oof. Yeah, it's been forever. Not that I play F-Zero. I'm not much of a racing game guy myself.
next test is. Oh, advanced aerial faceplates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass by myself.
Yep, GameCube game was the last one they released in. Last one they released in the forever. Okay, so. Do I want to do that? Okay, so we're going to want to do this, and there we go. Well, it'd be really nice if we got some word on the new Metroid Prime game whenever that comes out. It's been forever since they made any announcements on it. In fact, they haven't made an announcement on it since 2017 when they simply announced that it existed and they were working on it. Okay. Probably over there, right?
Sorry, I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
The only racing game that I've been disappointed in not getting recently was Gran Turismo. But it's like, what can you do more? It's a racing game. Yep. There we go. Oh, I hope it's not another 20 years. It is not my absolute favorite series, but Metroid Prime is one of my favorite games. The original Metroid Prime. I actually started with Metroid Prime 2. Hey, thanks for the raid, Rich. It's Teeth Whitener playing on PsycheSiren's channel so that she can have a day off. She doesn't really get days off. So I appreciate the raid. Welcome, Raiders. This is Teeth Whitener, PsycheSiren's husband, streaming on behalf of PsycheSiren on Tuesdays, as I usually do. So thank you for the raid.
Before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless, that was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this apology seem insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
Ah, yes, but we were just playing Portal 2.
Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noises? I'm sorry, I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact.
Teeth Sama going to relax and sleep. Have a good night. Thank you for showing up, Clayton. I appreciate it. I'm guessing you haven't played Aperture Science DLC they made for this game. No, I haven't.
Did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry. Go ahead and grab another one.
Okay. The companion cube.
Oh, no. I fizzled that one too. Oh well. We have warehouses full of the things. Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them.
Yeah, it's even more disturbing when you consider there's a pretty strongly supported fan theory that companion cubes are actually dead test subjects that they stuff inside of cubes. It's dark, but there is quite a bit of evidence to support it. It's a theory, but it is certainly not one of those theories that seems based upon absolutely nothing. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. But pretty on brand for this game. Let's see. That was stupid. Okay. So, here we go. I don't know how that happened. That was really dumb. Wasn't standing on it, I guess. Okay, so here we go. Gonna drop this into this hole. Drop myself into the hole. And then we're gonna repeat. I'm going to try. I know that I'm pretty sure that she'll steal it from you. Okay. But I will try nonetheless.
Every test chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects cannot smuggle test objects out of the test area. This one is broken. Don't take anything with you. I think that one was about to say, I love you. They are sentient, of course. We just have a lot of them.
It's so messed up. But yeah. Little thing you can do to torture yourself.
This This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one.
This one's kind of tricky from what I remember.
The turbines again. I have to go. Wait, this next test does require some explanation. Let me give you the fast version. There. If you have any questions, just remember what I said in slow motion. Test on your own recognizance. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, what happens when you go through those? Yep. Oh no. That's too bad. Let's see. Shoot right here. And that will do something. Open the door. Like this. So, but that does prevent me from continuing. Oof. There we go. And that's that. So yeah. So I've been playing a couple of games on my free time when I've had it. I haven't had much free time lately. I've been playing what's it called?
It's me!
Well, I'm back. The aerial faceplate in here is sending a distress signal. You broke it, didn't you? There. Try it now.
What happened, right? I was just lying there. You thought I was...
This plate must not be calibrated to someone of your generousness. I'll add a few zeros to the maximum weight. You look great, by the way. Very healthy. Try it now.
Word, right? Couldn't believe it either.
You seem to have defeated its load-bearing capacity. Well done. I'll just lower the ceiling.
Oof. Your generousness. Yeah, I've been playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I got for my birthday, and the definitive edition of Xenoblade Chronicles, which I played a little bit of back in, well, a couple years ago, but I never finished. But since it's on the Switch, and I have my Switch with me at most times, I might be able to actually get around to beating it. So, I hope to do so. But I'm really enjoying the remake so far. I've actually never played the original Final Fantasy VII, but I suppose I should at some point. Is that what I want to do? Very healthy. Tapping 0 24 times. I didn't notice that. That's pretty funny. Well, I noticed she was obviously making a joke about her weight, but I didn't notice how many times she pressed the 0. That's pretty funny. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get up there. Doing so will require lasers. So there's no wall here, so there's got to be some way to redirect the laser somehow. There are no must involve getting up there. Getting up there, I have to get up there. I have to push that button. And that is going to require... I know what to do. Okay. Okay. And now... repeat. Okay. Yay. Oh, balls. And we can shoot lasers through walls with new technology. Released just last week. So now we have to get up there. And that won't be too hard. Once again.
Look at you, sailing through the air majestically, like an eagle, piloting a blimp.
There we go. Test detested. Yeah, I really like the combat system in the remake of Final Fantasy VII so far. It's definitely a nice combination of the active time battle system they used in the old Final Fantasy games and a more modern action RPG sort of take on it.
Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let
Hey, thanks Scrabs for the follow. I appreciate it.
and I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
What my wife likes to say whenever somebody follows is, don't expect skill, hopefully entertainment. But I think you can expect skill from me at the very least. So, let's see. Oof. So, where is the exit? Probably through this door, right? Big words, lol, especially during portal times. Yeah. I have beaten this game before, but it's been a long time. Like, I played it originally, like, in 2012, I think. Okay, this is just a standard momentum thing, right? Okay. And we'll put that over there, and we'll jump through the portal with our cube. Okay. So what we'll need to do, I'm pretty sure that we just need to block the laser. That is correct. And there's a platform right here which we will use. So next time we will just jump through, and that thing will bumper us over to the next bumper, which should be over there. And we'll be good to go. Okay. So now what we're going to want to do, so what's this? Hey, there we go. I forgot to do something really important, so stupid me. And now we can continue on. Simple, no? Oh, but we need the cube. Thanks. Wish I knew that before. Okay. Yes, triple the boing, triple the power. And there we go.
I did see some humans, but with you here, I've got more test subjects than I'll ever need.
Well, that's depressing. So, what's everybody else been playing lately? Anything fun? Anything that you're hating playing, but you're forcing yourself to do so because you spent $60 on a video game? By the way, I've heard that they're possibly going to increase the cost of games for the next generation. Terraria lately? I heard that they had a pretty big new update recently.
If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire.
The final update. So when are they gonna... So what did they add this time? Because I haven't played Terraria in a long time. So I'm not super familiar with what the updates are. Journey's End. Appropriately named. I thought they had like a final update a long time ago. And then they kind of walked it back a little bit. Okay. So many things. What's been your favorite of these things? F you do. Okay. Okay, that explains that. Oh. New difficulty. So what's the difference between this difficulty and the old one? You try that. Frickin' what are you doing, game? So I gotta get back there somehow. And to do so, oh god. It's 4 times more difficult than normal. It used to only be normal and expert. So enemies have 4 times more health and do 4 times more damage, and bosses have new abilities and stuff. Ooh. so they they take away your loot too. That's rough. But I guess it's something voluntary, so can't complain too much. Okay. Oh, okay. So they give you more stuff, even though it's more difficult. Now, there are some games where it increases the difficulty and it doesn't give you new loot. It's just more challenging and therefore oftentimes less fun. So. Let's see. Well, you know, it's still cool stuff. Mm-hmm. This is I'm being stupid. This is easy. Okay. Walk through. There we go. Yay. I'm just gonna drop down there. Yay!
Predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong. The correct answer is nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel.
Yay!
Figure out what to do with all the money I save recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bones rupture. Perfect. The door's malfunctioning. I guess somebody's going to have to repair that too. No, don't get out. I'll be right back. Don't touch anything.
Hey, hi, up here.
Hey!
Just dropped me to the door mechanism. Shut it right down. Okay, that's probably the bird in it that laid the eggs. Livid. Okay, look, the point is, we're gonna break out of here, alright? Very soon, I promise, I promise. I just have to figure out how to break us out of here. Here she comes, just keep testing. Remember, you never saw me, never saw me.
I went and spoke with the door mainframe. Let's just say he won't be, well, living anymore. Anyway, back to testing.
Okay, so this will push a button for cube. There we go. And right here we'll put that. Nope. Come on. And that's what you get when you play stupid, kids. You die. Okay. This game's pretty forgiving, though, when it comes to this sort of stuff. Oh, God. Oh, come on. Push the wrong thing. There we go. Just getting myself some extra... There we go. And... I'm not doing too good in this one. And it's mostly because I'm doing really dumb stuff. Okay.
Well done. In fact, you did so well. I'm going to note this on your file in the commendation section. Oh, there's lots of room here. Did well. Enough.
So. Drives me nuts. Can't get comfortable in this room.
This next test involves turrets. You remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck.
There they go. Sounds like when they scream is like auto-tuned or something. Okay. So they are having a standoff. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is a pretty easy puzzle. That didn't work though. There we go. And there we go. So that was pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. continue down our journey. Things are about to get mixed up, I think.
To maintain a constant testing cycle, I simulate daylight at all hours and add adrenal vapor to your oxygen supply. So you may be confused about the passage of time. The point is, yesterday was your birthday. I thought you'd want to know.
Oh, that's where I came from. Okay. It's kind of cool. Okay. And a little
You
bit.
know how I'm going to live forever, but you're going to be dead in 60 years? Well, I've been working on a belated birthday present for you. Well, more of a belated birthday medical procedure. It's a medical experiment. What's important is it's a present.
Yay, we won that one. It did not take very long. So,
That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people it looks fine. But right here a scientist has noted that on you it looks stupid. Well, what does a neck-bearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait. It's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh wait, it says she has a medical degree. In fashion. From France.
okay. Nope. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Oh, teleports behind you. Okay. Okay, let it regenerate a little bit so I don't die. We need to find a cube of some sort. They're guarding it. So I need to get up there. To do so, will require... Oof. That didn't work out for me. Hopefully I don't lose all the progress I made thus far, but I feel like I'll be fine. So, oh, I lost all the progress I made. go.
Oops. You trapped yourself. I guess that's it then. Thanks for testing. You may as well lie down and get acclimated to the being dead position. I'm kidding. Not about you trapping yourself, though. That really happened. Here, I'll lower the glass. Go on. Finish the test.
I guess they just figured they put that in there because I guess it's a possibility for that sort of thing to happen. So.
I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I managed to find 2 with your last name. A man and a woman. So that's interesting. It's a small world.
Oh man. So things get really interesting later on when they start implementing the gels.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting 2 people you haven't seen in a long time.
Okay, so what did I do? Turn on the laser. And we will destroy these children. It's not fun doing that to poor turrets, but it's unfortunately, it comes with the territory. You gotta do what you gotta do to test on. So what does this do? It activates the laser, which I will then use to destroy the turrets. I don't need to kill that one because I'm not cruel. Okay, so we will redirect that. Like so. And there we go. Yay. Wish we got to see these variations of those turrets. Maybe it's in DLC or cheat codes or something, or maybe it's just something fun that they didn't implement, which is unfortunate.
It says this next test was designed by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin.
I did that. Not sure I did that either. Okay, so I think I figured out how to solve this one. Okay. There we go. Put this right. Come on. There. And don't know what I thought was going to happen. Okay, so we gotta figure out a way to get over there. Mm-hmm. Well, that was simple enough. Don't know why what was making that so difficult for me. And there we go.
You think I forgot about your surprise? I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. After all these years, I didn't think what I was thinking about.
The surprise.
Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up. Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Okay, so this one's pretty complicated from what I remember. So always helps to solve these backwards. So let's get over here. To do so, we have to activate all of these, the 5 lasers of great import. But there are no lasers. Well, there's one right here. So what we'll need is a laser cube. To do that, though, we'll have to protect ourselves in some way. cube is probably over there. Okay. How will we make it? Okay, so there we go. That will probably push that thing. And they blew up. Not a surprise. And there's that. And they're both okay. Great. All right. That is... Oh, balls. That's not what I wanted. So you gotta get there to get the other one. Yeah. That's what I figured. Okay. The question is, of course, how to get the second cube. As it is stuck there. How to get the second cube. So it's not gonna work. Problem is, if I could just easily get up there, I wouldn't have to even worry about doing that funky trap thing. Though I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh god. It does matter. So I lost the cue again. Okay, so that was just a fluke. It wasn't supposed to do that. It was just bad luck on my part. Okay. Well, it was one of those things where no matter what I did, it would always do that thing. Okay, recharge for a bit. Behind it, of course. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Oh, he can't see me. Balls. Okay, so that was hubris. Okay. There's got to be a simpler way to do this. I guess we could do that. There we go. Good call, thanks. And that explains why those balls have that there. What happened though? It should have worked. Perfect. There we go. Okay. That's one of the more complicated ones because it involves like shooting lasers, or I should say carefully avoiding lasers like that.
Hey, how's it going? I talked my way onto the old nanobot work crew relocation. They are really I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ah! Just hang in there for 5 more. What, Jerry? You can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced work site should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jerry. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
5 more chambers. Yeah. So, anyway,
Well,
what's everyone been up to?
comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a
just been working. I had my first vacation for since I started work at my, not really a new job anymore, but my current job. Hey, how are you, Steve? It's good to quote unquote see ya. Okay. Up there. I'm doing well. How are you? You are? Yes. Good. Glad to hear it. Okay. It's really crazy because, like, I played the first game and this game. It's crazy how much better the graphics look in this game compared to the first game. Everything looks a lot better in this game. There we go. Don't think that really did anything, but I don't really know what else to do since it's shooting at a black wall. Well, this one needs to be activated as well. So we need to get that. Okay. So we can't reach anything over there. Let's see. That answers my question. How to get the momentum. Okay. Not sure if that solved any problems. In fact, I'm pretty sure it solved nothing. Okay. The question is how to get over there. Because let's see. How do we get... I don't know how to get up there. There's a turret, naturally. Oh, I've been looking at this all wrong. That's the problem. I didn't see that. That solves our problem for the most part. Boom. There we go. And there we go. We will kill these two guys. As we have to do for science, we must kill them. Zoop! And we're off. Maybe not. Didn't do it quite the right. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to get over there. Sure involves momentum in some way, but the problem is that there is not a really good way That's not it. This is not easy. This one's really hard. Okay, so how do we launch ourselves over there? Oh, duh. You did see Psyche playing Portal 2. It is, well, kind of. It's Teeth Whitener playing Portal 2 as PsycheSiren because I am a liar and a fraud. I think I figured it out. I played this game a long time ago. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was it. I had the right idea. Problem was I was thinking like the only reason you had those those particular that particular laser thing.
I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us.
Yeah, when I've played through this whole game before, but it was like in 2012, I think. So it's been a long time since I played it. We have done the multiplayer. There might be clips of us playing it together. It was anxiety
The facility is completely operational.
inducing. Mostly because I would tell Psyche to do something and then she would not do that thing. And there was a lot of yelling and screaming. We even played it on Christmas one year, much to my chagrin. So, alright, so there's just 3 lasers. How do we get them there? We will see. Okay. Okay, so I think it's kind of one of the janky ones. Kind of. It's kind of a janky puzzle. For one, you do this for one of them. Well, maybe not that, but you do something like that. And there you go. That's one of them solved. Yeah, so this is like kind of a janky puzzle from what I remember. Stop it. Go, and... Yeah, so this is a really janky puzzle. It feels like this shouldn't be the solution. But it is. Oh god, that was almost a...
I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat. I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequences. And real confetti this time. The good stuff. Our last bag. Part of me is going to miss it. But at the end of the day, it was just taking up space.
So, updating the bread making. I'm wondering if my dough has been in the freezer for too long for me to try to do the speedy rise. I wonder, because, I mean, I have to think that I don't know if yeast, when they are frozen, like, how long they're good for. So, do it that way you will. But oftentimes, like single cell organisms tend to do better with being frozen than multicellular organisms. But that doesn't mean they necessarily like it.
What's going on?
How are things going?
Things are going good.
Are you having fun? Escaping robots and not dying?
Mm-hmm.
Have you died?
Yes, I've died. And I died mostly because you just showed up just then.
What? You didn't die because of me? What the heck?
Beyond her range of hearing.
Look, metal ball, I can.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, I love you.
Love you too, bye.
Have fun. You know, with the not dying.
I will.
We are escaping. Alright, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great.
Oh, 6 years? Yeah, you might want to consider a different method. 6 years, I don't think that it would even taste good. Honestly. Single cell organisms tend to do better, but I don't know if they do good in having been frozen for 6 years, though. So, I'd consider getting some more bread. Alright, this is just a circle.
The irony is you were almost at the last test. Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Oh look, there's a dig. You probably can't see it. Get closer.
You probably won't die, I just don't know how good it will taste.
You were almost at the last test. Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? How stupid does she think we are? Oh.
I don't think I've ever done that before. Just to see what happened. Yeah, you die. So nothing to be gained from doing it. No achievements or anything. Just generally a bad idea. Well, I mean, probably better than like the stuff you. Probably better than like stuff that you can get from like the pre-made stuff in the grocery store. That stuff doesn't taste very good at all. Oh yeah, good at Dutch ovens are are the bomb. I use Dutch ovens for everything, so because nothing like good old fashioned cast iron. It works so well for all purposes. It holds heat just so well. A remarkable amount of um, holds on just such a huge amount of heat for metal because metal, the heat dissipates from it fairly quickly. Brand we use, yeah, the Lodge, Lodge brand. I mean, really any cast iron will do. So, Lodge brand is not as good as it gets, but it's pretty reliable, trusted brand. But it doesn't really matter what you use. Just anything is a good brand from what I've understood. Then again, I'm not like a purist or anything because I'm fairly new to the idea of cooking at all. There we go.
You're okay? Great, come on. This way, this way. Turret!
I died.
You're okay? Great, come on.
Yeah, just got you a deal with Lodge years ago.
Turret!
Yeah, it's a good brand from what I understand. There we go. He's dead.
Go, 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 go.
It's a good brand, and it's available at almost every store. Yeah, I've had the same Dutch oven for like, I got it in 2017, I guess. I've had it for 3 years. Okay. Yeah, if you take good care of them, they'll last forever.
Brilliant, you made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. At least she can't touch us back here. Okay. Okay, don't move. Okay, alright, so I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous. Here we go. Ah! Oh, for God's... They told me that if I ever turn this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me this stuff if they didn't want me to use it. It's pointless. Man.
Oh, Wheatley.
Ooh. It's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally distinguishable. No memory of it. Nobody knows what they're screaming. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal.
You buy one, but my problem is the largest one. They don't sell those. Yeah, you have to buy it offline. I think that like at Walmart, you get like the biggest you get is like a 4, 6, 8 quart, something like that.
Try to jump across.
I do enjoy cooking quite a bit.
Let's keep moving. The factory entrance must be around here somewhere. Careful, careful. Wait, careful. Let me light this jump for you. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Oh, nicely done. Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, it's smelly. Just tending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. I'm a bit insensitive. Okay, we have to split up here for a moment. Portal up to that passage, and I'll see you on the other side. Gotta get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there?
Yes, I can.
Okay, there's another wall over here. Oh, I'll tell you, humans. Oh, love them.
Huh.
The way they look is great, and their folklore, wonderful, very colourful.
Now talking.
Right. Well, I'm gonna take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
I don't need luck. Woo! Here we go. Yeah, I enjoy cooking quite a bit. So, it wasn't a few months ago. It was about a month ago. I made some spaghetti for us. It took a long time to make, but I'd say that the results were pretty good, pretty successful. So, because spaghetti really is more of a stew, so it should take a lot longer to take.
Heading towards redemption. Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
heading towards redemption. Oh no! Let's try this again.
Turret redemption lines active. Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption. Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
Oh.
Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth and picked on birds. Thank you. It won't be enough. The episodes beneath us. Her name is Carolyn. Remember that. That's all I can say.
You have been set free, little one.
Target acquired.
Okay. I love the defective turrets too. They crack me up because they're like they sound like they sound like I don't even know what you would call them, like angry New Yorkers or something. It's also amazing how many defective turrets this thing makes.
Follow me, you're gonna love this. Almost there. Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much. Here, come and have a look out the window. Good. See that scanner out there? It's deciding which turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template. Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line. Right. I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it. Technical. You'll need to turn around while I do this. Done. Hacked. Okay, go on, just pull that turret out. Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. What do you have there? What are you? Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late.
I am a bad man.
Okay, I'm about to start hacking. It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one eye on the You know when I mentioned 10 minutes? A little bit optimistic. No! How long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened? Like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind? Or like a hacker alert? I mean, you know, fair enough, the important thing is it's open, but just mention cough or something. Alright, now, she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator as well. Bring your daughter to work. And 14 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, low-hanging fruit. Getting excited to read. Baking soda volcano. Well, you know, at least it's not a potato battery, I'll give it that, but it's not terrifically original, is it? You know what I mean? Not exactly primary research, even within the child sciences.
I'm surprised the potato's only moldy and not like a pile of dust by now. Yeah, it still works.
I'm guessing this wasn't one of the scientists' children. You know, I don't want to be snobby, but let's be honest, it's got manual labourer written all over it, hasn't it? I'm not saying they're not as good as the professionals. You know, they're just a lot dumber. Look at that, it's growing right up into the ceiling. The whole place is probably overrun with potatoes at this point, isn't it? At least you won't starve, though. I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, just to reassure you.
That did not end well. That's right, Wheatley. Ended about as poorly as you could imagine.
Don't worry, I'm absolutely 100% it's this way. No, it's not this way. Okay, let's try this way.
Potato GLaDOS is one of the one of the funniest twists in video games that I can recall off the top of my head. Putting one of this practically almighty evil robot into a potato battery will never not be funny.
This is the neurotoxin generator. A bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to.
Yeah, I think I remember reading that.
Some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate.
Colossal.
I'm afraid the door's locked. Just checked it. No way to hack it as far as I can tell. What are you doing? We don't know what that button. Oh, of course. Well done. Let's see what's inside. Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin systems. It is, however, password protected. Alarm bells. No, don't worry. All right, not a problem for me. You may as well have a little rest. To be expected, to be honest. Check that off the list. Computer identified. Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. So whatever you're doing, keep doing. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. It's good news. Carry on. It's still going down. Still going. Keep it up. That did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes. Hold on.
Look directly at the implosion.
Pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Ah, the tube's broken. We can ride it straight to her. I can't. Hold on. Come on. Come on. We have to go. Hurry. Get in.
In case of implosion, look directly at the implosion. That's funny. All kinds of weird little funny Easter eggs in this game.
This should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they say it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I don't know what to fool to myself. Oh, I'm loving this. Way ahead of a time. This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turret. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely. I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
Alright, we'll get to her. Although, I don't really have much of a choice in the matter. Literally just 3 triangles. I did not know that. That's really funny. GLaDOS emergency shutdown and cake dispensary. Keep unlocked. Somebody does not know how to...
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact,
What else would I do?
I liked a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling. Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business. I hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Seriously, though, goodbye. Oh, you were busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at
Yes, delicious cake with horrible, disgusting ingredients.
It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Hello.
I hate you so much.
Warning, central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Alternate core detected.
Oh, that's me they're talking about.
To initiate a core transfer, please deposit substitute core in receptacle.
Core transfer. Oh, you are kidding me.
I've got an idea. Do what it says. Plug me in.
Do not plug that little idiot into my mainframe.
No, you should plug that little idiot into the mainframe.
Don't you dare plug him in.
Plug me in. Plug in.
Don't do it.
Don't listen to her. Do it. Do it.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core, are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core, are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, 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 no.
Stalemate detected. Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Pull me out. Pull me
Unless
out.
a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Pull me out. Leave me in. Leave me in. Go press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do it.
Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate. You're unqualified.
Okay, don't listen to her. You've got something far more important than that. A finger. All right, we should press that button so that she won't kill us.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done. Well, it's a list that I am making because you're still too.
Stalemate resolved. Please return to the core transfer bay.
Here we go! Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Oh, I didn't think of that.
Oh, it will. Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really going to hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just... No, you're not. It is going to hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we... Ah!
No, stop! No! 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 No!
Wow! Check me out, partner. We did it. I'm in control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot. Massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift pull. Look how small you are down there. Let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
Estás usando este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, keep forgetting. This body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm huge. Actually, when do we
We're using the cake said by one of the cores in the first game. Fish-shaped human waste. Fish-shaped dirt. Sulfuric acid.
Do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Oh, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing? No! No! No!
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be important.
Moron!
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Huh? Could a moron do that? Uh-oh.
This is where things get interesting.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
I did too. It was an interesting take on things. I really liked the white gel because it basically makes everything into portal walls. If you don't speak Spanish, Wheelie says, it seems you are using the translation software incorrectly. Please consult the manual. This is a really good game. Trying to get to KU Johnson before we end for the night. KU Johnson, played by the great J.K. Simmons.
You have 2 minutes, sir.
Okay.
Are you at a saving point?
No.
Get to one.
Okay. That's interesting. I don't speak much Spanish. Much. I don't speak much. Oh. She is weird, but I love her. Let's see. Very particular about ending times. With me, anyway. Let's see. Well, if I did blink twice, you wouldn't know. Do not enter. Condemned testing area. Do not enter. Keep out. Well, that doesn't say come on in video game language. I don't know what does. Okay. Ah, there we are. I have made a brick. But is it a tasty brick? Cosmic ray spallation elements. Yes, Finero has been making bread. here we go. Pull lever, which is usually not a good idea. A bread brick. Yes, indeed. Okay, so what we need to do is have that set over there. Put this right here, and then we'll be good. Oh gosh. Let's try this again. Let's try that again. What am I doing? This is so stupid. There we go. Into the condemned facility. Like, how does it not look great? I love how this huge vault thing just has a regular door behind it. Just a completely normal door. Nothing unusual appearing about it at all. The great experiment continues. Hope it turns out okay. I need to know how the bread turns out. Ooh. Yikes. Sounds kind of nasty. Who's ready to make some science? Yeah, if you didn't know, it's J.K. Simmons, and you can never unhear it once you know that. So, once you know, you cannot unknow. You know. Let's see. Who's J.K. Simmons? Well, he is the voice of the yellow M&M. But more significantly, he's also the voice, or I should say, he's J. Jonah Jameson, an Academy Award winner as well. He won an Academy Award for his performance in Whiplash, which is an excellent movie, by the way. If you have not seen Whiplash before, I would recommend it. It is a really, really good movie. So. Okay, so I need to get up there, basically. Okay, I know what I need to do. It's a really good movie. I would recommend it to most people. Oh, gross. He's also in State Farm commercials, or Farmers Insurance commercials. So what the heck? Come on. He is also Tenzin in Legend of Korra, if you've ever seen that. I have actually not seen Legend of Korra. I've only seen The Last Airbender. But if you are a fan of Legend of Korra, he is in that as Tenzin, son of Aang. There we go. Nice. Shower curtain salesman. Contractor of the year. By salt mine. So this is a salt mine, likely. Spirit of Idaho. So. Yeah, probably, yes. There's no way to know. If there ever is a Half-Life 3, perhaps. I don't know. I've heard that... Well... It's one of those games where it doesn't seem like they'll ever really make any real progress with it. Oh, God. Hey, thanks, Jared, for the follow. This is actually not my channel. It's my wife's channel, and I'm streaming on behalf of her. She streams every day of the week except for Tuesdays because of her. So I give her the day off on Tuesdays to help, just give her a little bit of sanity. So her motto is don't expect skill, hopefully entertainment. Thanks. Tuesdays for skill day. We'll have a base on Mars before Half-Life 3. Very likely. Very likely, unfortunately. Probably another set of children in there. Yeah. This is an exceptionally funny game, so I always appreciate the humor in it. I guess I can probably shoot from up there. Okay, there we go. I have IRL 2 before Half-Life 3. Maybe. I hope not. It'd be pretty metal, though, although I'm sure most of us would die. Not all of us. So I'd rather it not happen. Yeah, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have a moon base, so it's not terrible. The good news is that apparently Half-Life Alyx is really good, and it's kind of like Half-Life 1.5. Problem is, it is a it is VR only. Ugh. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. No, I've played through it before. Only once, but it's been a while. I don't remember. I think I might have played it once more recently, but I've only played through it once since or the first time I played through it was 2012, and that was the last time I beat it. So it's been a while since I played this game. All right, hope it turns out well. I'm invested in this saga as well. I want to know if the bread is edible or if it will not be consumed. Okay, here we go. It's the orange one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes. I feel like I'm making bread from the TF2 Portal Problem mini movie. I haven't seen that one, although most of the mini movies are really funny. Especially like the mini movie that's about like that where they're like, this is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. Good stuff. Okay. Okay, it's probably just one of those things. Yep. And here we go. Yikes. I'm not sure that's a good idea to eat.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
That cracks me up. Alright. So I don't think I should go any farther, but I need to get to a saving point before I continue. All our science is from scratch. I'm already 20 minutes over, and I think my wife will, if she were to hear me say that, she would come in here and beat me down. So, with that in mind, I think we will call it quits. You sent me a terrible thing. Okay, so I'm done. Yeah. Oh, you sent Autumn a terrible thing. Yeah, I would not advise that you eat it. If it's gray, it's probably not good. Well, thank you. I don't want to see it. Except, I kind of do. So, part of me wants to know and part of me does not. She'll come in here. I'm doing it out of respect for my wife. I'm quitting. I got to a saving point like I said I would. Ignore the scary one. Okay, so I'm gonna call it quits. Alright guys, thanks for showing up and joining me on this playthrough. I'm still learning the ropes of streaming, how much to talk and how much to just play the game. So I appreciate you guys working with me, and I hope to see you guys on the next stream 1 week from now. She might be asleep. I don't believe that. So usually she would have broken down the door, but I guess maybe I'm lucky. Regardless, thank you so much for showing up. Is it how does it taste? I need to know that. I need to know if it's disgusting or if it's edible. Only good thing is the crust, so that means the rest of it's not good. Yeah, 6-year-old bread, whether frozen or not, probably is going to lose a lot of structural consistency. So, all right, you guys. Doesn't have a taste besides bland. Hopefully the taste is the only thing you need to be worried about with it. Have a good night, and I will see you in the future next week. Bye.